Thank you LEGO for sending this set for review. Shackleton's Lifeboat is the gift with purchase set people who buy the LEGO Endurance will see added to their cart, provided there's still copies left, and is, in my opinion, one of the best gift with purchase sets ever because it actually adds a tremendous amount of value when paired to the main purchase, so much so that it shouldn't have been a gift with purchase product in the first place, but part of the actual product. As I said in my Endurance review, the only reason the Endurance is relevant at all is because of the amazing story surrounding the survival of Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew, and not the other way around, so yeah, it should have been there. But rants aside, here's the man himself in minifigure form, with great prints overall and a sextant for a tool. The other minifigure included is Frank Hurley, the photographer who joined the crew of the Endurance on the Imperial Transantarctic expedition, pairing well with a brick-built camera which was incredibly important in covering the events that took place there. There's also a crate with several tools, the makeshift oven the crew made out of Endurance parts, and a sledge used to push the lifeboats over the ice shortly after the Endurance sank. The lifeboat itself is rather plain as a build, white hull with the dark tan tarp covers that provided much needed shelter to the crew who stayed under it. The rudder at the back, little masts for sails not included here, and some oars. There is a part of this cover that can actually be removed, providing a play function of sorts. The hose elements on this side are an interesting detail, and the lifeboat can be placed on the sledge as it should. Historically speaking, I love how much of the real-life events were crammed into this build. You can tell the designer did the research and cared for the model. When it comes to the build, while most of it is very straightforward, I was really impressed by the clever way the hull of the lifeboat was built, with lots of studs not on top techniques I was not expecting to find in such a small product, which bothers even more for the fact that it was not included as part of the Endurance LEGO set. On the bright side, at least none of the minifigure parts are exclusive here, so if you want to build these yourself, you should be able to source all parts from sites like Bricklink. With all of that said, I truly think this set is great, but for all of the wrong reasons. If you manage to get your hands on one, you'll have a really exclusive item not a whole lot of people will, which could sometimes be useful to offset the cost of the big set in case you sell it in the aftermarket. But if you're really passionate about the story of the Endurance and Shackleton and decide to open and build it, you'll have an awesome and historical display item that will fit perfectly next to your LEGO Endurance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.